Right, welcome guys, welcome to the live stream, kind of Wall Street live stream. Glad to be back. Nice to be back with obviously a winning start yesterday. We had two absolute bangers live on stream yesterday. This is not a channel where we mess about. This is nothing pre-recorded. We trade live every single day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. We try to give you no bullshit analysis here. I trade gamma exposure, I trade volume profile, I trade order flow. Okay, that's why I trade. That's what's proven successful for me, so that's what I will continue to do. I have 4 years experience in the game. Let's get into it. Let's get into the chart. Let's review yesterday quickly. We have like almost 15 minutes before market open yesterday. What did I say? I said the previous value area high was the level to flip. So this was the level to flip for me to go bullish on the day. It didn't. I had a bearish bias. I was correct. I said I expected this to go all the way down to previous week low. It did not get down there. Okay, so it started forming a low down here just before the previous week low. A little bit disappointed that I didn't get my third trade of the day yesterday. I was waiting maybe about 2 hours for this. But it didn't happen, and we don't chase. I had 2 great trades, 2 massive monsters yesterday. They were 100 points. I didn't catch 100 points each on them, but if you took the trade, you know, you must have put 100 points on that. But yesterday, what I was expecting is a sweep of these lows. Pre-market, this was the low to take for liquidity. We swept, we went higher, we moved aggressively 100 points within like a couple of minutes. So just a beautiful trade. What's up, K Dog? Nice to see you in here. Hi guys, welcome. All right, so this was the sweep yesterday. We caught that trade, one big winner. And then what did I say? We were waiting. I had a bearish bias. I said there's liquidity under this low here. I was sitting right on the previous week value area low. Okay, we took the trade here and got out around here. So that was another beautiful banger. Just stayed patient. Just patience. I didn't expect this move to carry on higher. I still thought we are going to come lower and sweep this previous week low. The idea was correct. We just didn't get the final target. Okay. So we don't wait. We don't chase here. We didn't chase this. We didn't think, okay, it didn't hit our level, let's chase the long. Didn't do that. Okay, been burnt many times. We don't chase on this channel. All right, so that's it. We took 2 trades and that was it. Now look at this. Market's massively bullish. What did we do yesterday? Overnight, we've reclaimed the previous week value area low and we're massively bullish off it. Okay, so this is a very bullish sign for the NQ. Very bullish sign. A lot of people will see this and start chasing the move. They will start chasing this move, feeling a little bit disappointed that they didn't get into it, but it is what it is. We don't trade Asia, we don't trade London. We didn't catch this move. There's no FOMO here. We are not going to FOMO into this move. We are going to wait for pullback to this New York session. So that's what we're going to do here. All right, VIX is coming down aggressively right now. Very aggressive collapse on the VIX. So I fully believe now the market is bullish. It's flipped the 830 level. Okay, so what I'd be looking for is a sweep maybe into here, reclaim of previously value area high, and my target will be the liquidity level at 26,108. That has been my ultimate target for this week. Maybe it happens today, maybe it happens tomorrow, I don't know. But if we lose this, then it's going to get bearish. We could come down all the way down. Okay, we could, yeah, this could fall off a cliff. So this is going to be a very important support zone here. All right, very important support zone. We have a gamma level here as well. This is my level. Okay, I want to see if we come down. I want to see this hold, reclaim, and then go. Okay, or we could even bounce off the previous week value area high. So I'll judge the order flow when we get down here, whether I'm going to take a long off the 830 level or I'm going to wait for a sweep of these smaller liquidity levels here before taking the long. All right, so clear plan. We have a clear plan today. We're not going to chase or formal into this move. We're near the previous day high. A lot of people might start chasing this, but market loves to fake people out here. They make you think this going to blast straight through to previous day high, and what ends up happening is they collect loads of long orders here. Everybody, you know, playing for that liquidity sweep or playing for a breakout trade, and all it does is just it traps them and moves it lower before actually going in the direction that it's supposed to. Okay, so that's the idea here. We are keeping it pretty simple. Let's see where SPX opens today. ES is swept. Okay, ES is swept, so another reason to be very cautious here now. ES has swept its previous day highs. We had news as well today. We had jobless claims coming in. Continuing jobless claims came in lower than expected, so that's good news for the market. Also, initial jobless claims a lot lower. Downside surprise on that as well. So yeah, mixed, isn't it? Inflation yesterday came in higher than expected, but today the jobs data has come in lower than expected. So yeah, I'm not sure if that's bullish for the market though, because if this came in higher, maybe that increases the chances of a rate cut. But yeah, inflation higher, jobs lower, probably not the most bullish thing. But the market's liking the news. So yeah, I don't think there's anything on the Iran thing as well. Maybe that's calmed down or whatever Trump has said. I don't know. I think he said something. Not sure exactly what he said, but he has been saying something. Maybe the market likes that. I'm not sure what it's good news that Iranian protests won't get the death penalty. His rating slips to 41%. Yeah, not really anything here. I don't see. Okay, I think what the market really likes is the BOJ decision. So it says BOJ is likely to hold rates in January. A weak yen may impact BOJ policy path going forward. People familiar with the matter. So that is good news. Okay, that is very good news. That's why the market's pumping. Okay, that's the real reason why the market's pumping today. Right. So we have a catalyst. You don't want to fight the catalyst. Market bullish. People like it. Fixes back below midpoint. Yeah, people were buying calls. Okay, buying calls for protection. Maybe they're closing those calls now, and you know, we're coming down again. Yeah, that was a little scare that the market had yesterday with the Iran thing. There's an Iran thing going on. We also had the tariff ruling as well. That's been delayed. So yeah, I think maybe they've took out. Investors have taken off those calls, waiting for next week's expiration. That will be new VIX contracts, so they're probably going to open new positions next week instead of this week now. So they're probably closing these positions out. The traders closing this protection. Could be wrong. This could spike back up, but yeah, I'm in the camp that this is gonna probably come down a little bit now. to be honest. We shall see. Yes, it's spiking above. Ticket trade, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing? Let's see what gamma levels we have for SPX. Yeah, similar to NQ. I'd want to see this hold. All right, I want to see this hold. We're back in positive gamma territory as well. So that is really good news. We've got 0 gammas all the way down here. So we're back in positive gamma. Oh, wow. K-Dog's in the house. He's itching to catch some 100-point trades. Take it easy, K-Dog. If it's your first day back, you don't want to be over leveraging today. Even if we catch an A+ or whatever we catch, just you know, you want to keep your risk low. It's your first day back. Just take it easy. But yeah, we are massively bullish so far. Yeah, guys, the market loves that BOJ rate decision, BOJ decision that they're not going to raise rates in January. I think their next meeting is probably going to be in, I don't think there's one in Feb. Let's check. BOJ rate decision meetings. So we've got this is not telling me when it's the next one. Okay, meeting calendar, there we go. It's 2026. Yeah, so yeah, there's not meeting in January for the BOJ. The next one is in March. So there's some clarity for the market. Market loves clarity. Okay. Weak yen as well is probably, if they skip this, the market has the catalyst to be bullish, unless we get something going on in Iran and these tariffs. Okay, so we've got BOJ meeting, next one in March. Okay, we already know what's going to happen in January. No hype. Then April and June. Okay, so yeah, that's good. NQ has just swept the previous day highs. Do not chase this move. I am not chasing this move, because this could violently pull back at any point, guys. All right, this can violently pull back at any point. So we need to be very, very careful. I'm hoping we get a pullback. But something else, I have a feeling we're gonna get a pullback at the open. Trap some of these excited longs here at the open. Pre-market. We're 5 minutes away from open, guys. But a lot of people have been trading that shiny silver these days, huh? Yeah, not gonna FOMO into this. This is looking crazy. This is looking stupidly bullish right now. But we're not gonna FOMO into this. I've been there before. Who would have thought this was gonna happen, huh? Yesterday, when we were down here. Nobody thought we were gonna see this pump. I was waiting for this previous week low yesterday. Quite disappointed that I was waiting 2 hours after the 100-point trade I caught here. Yeah, I was waiting for this to sweep, and I would have aggressively long that, because I had 2 great trades before then. So unfortunately it didn't happen. I would have caught a monster. This is massively bullish. We've got double distribution in the TPO as well. We've got distribution here, now we've got distribution here. This is massively bullish, so I'm expecting this level to hold today for continuation to the upside. All right, that just means accumulation higher, accumulation higher, a double distribution TPO. A lot of traders will probably trade from 8:30. I am going to wait a little bit. I think the better trade would be a little bit lower. Just take out some of these lows here, come down into this gamma level, into this. Yeah, this is a really good setup right here. Okay, we're open. Oh no, we're not. 4 minutes. It looked like it was open the way it was ripping. This is crazy. This is stupidly bullish. 25,780. Yeah, around there. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's actually pulling back. Let's see silver. Silver's pulling back today. Gold is pulling back a little bit. Dollar is rallying. Yes, a little bit odd. A little bit odd. So they might just be setting up a trap here. Get everyone bullish and then reverse it, because the metals are selling off. Crypto's selling off. The dollar's rallying. Yeah. 10 years green as well. The stock market's on fire. Look at NQ, it's up 1.5%, almost 1.5% on the day. It's crazy. Yeah, so half cap today will be support. Right, we're right into gamma exposure. Resistance on QQQ. Couple of minutes, open. SPX is going to open massively bullish as well. I'll probably open around here somewhere. So I'll be looking for a pullback. Maybe take it from there to all-time high. This is insanely bullish though. How's the chat doing? One minute to open. Better than Man U, yeah. It's crazy that they sacked the manager. Alright. Alright, some arresting liquidity to the downside. I think the market is wanting to go over there. Let's set up our trade box. Alright, here we go. We're open. A little bit of an aggressive push to the downside here. That's what I was thinking was going to happen. Squeeze some of those exuberant longs, pre-market exuberant longs. squeeze them out. That nice drop. Bulls trying to support here. Still a lot of liquidity to the downside. I think it's going to go and tap it. Come on, Bass. Just get this over and done with. Can't even move a few points. Even at the open. These bears suck, man. Are they not going to even give us a small pullback? Not even a small one? Yeah, they're absorbing. Limit shorts are absorbing some longs here. This should drop. Should drop. There's got to be some aggressive sellers on the tape though. Otherwise this is just going to blast straight through. They can only absorb for so long. They need some help from their partner. Yeah, this is looking massively bullish again. Ridiculous. Okay, yeah, a lot of absorption there. Bulls getting absorbed. Bulls are very excited today. Very, very excited. That was a huge absorption candle against the Bulls. Bulls are so aggressive though. They're coming in massive aggression. It's insane. Yeah, they want higher prices. These Bulls are so aggressive. Right now there's somebody just absorbing all this buy pressure. There's somebody sitting absorbing all this. It's got to be some icebergs. I can't see massive limits on the tape. So there's got to be some icebergs here. Yeah, now they're dropping it. They're so aggressive. The Bulls are so aggressive. Every chance they get, they're just trying to like power themselves through. They need some aggressive sellers on the tape here. Otherwise, this is just going to go straight back up. Slam it, bears. Yeah, there you go. Aggressive move to the downside. CSPX moving down. Let's see SPY. QQQ, yeah. Moving down here. Yeah, those exuberant longs pre-market are getting eaten up here. Trying to bounce off the previous day high. This one. Yeah. I want yes to come down here. And then we can go. It's kind of what I'm expecting. See, that's what happens. So we wait. Maybe it goes up and makes a new high, but we're gonna wait. I still think we have a really good chance here. The VIX is actually moving down, which is crazy. Yeah, Bitcoin's pulling back. Yeah, we kind of have like 4 volume distributions, which is crazy today. It's going to take a while, I think, for this to come down. I'll be surprised if it comes down in one straight line. You've got 4 volume distributions. Crazy. There's one here, and then one here, and one here. This is crazy. A lot of support in this move. Okay, market selling. ATR's not crazy impressive so far at this open. Yeah, the bears are kind of stalling out a little bit here. They need to step on this. VWAP is 785. Oh, it lines up right, coincidentally, right on my level. Ain't that funny? Let's anchor VWAP. Yeah, see where it is. Okay. This one's all the way down here. Yeah, so VWAP is going to be right into all that. That's going to be, that's an A plus. That is an A plus setup. There's so much stuff lining up. The head pressure into the LVN. Gonna take some liquidity from these lows. So many reasons that we should get the bounce here at the 780s. We're cooking, says K-Dog. We're cooking. And at the same time, QQQ is probably going to hit the half that. Right now, it's probably, yeah, it's bouncing off this gamma level. Bouncing off this one. Don't bounce, just come down. Oof. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. What a bounce. Oh, that is insane. Yeah, I know. Bouncing because people are bullish, yeah. Bitcoin's pulling back though. Big time. Might be an early sign of things to come for NQ. I'll open though. Wiki open. I think ICT boys might. That's probably a classic ICT setup. Take liquidity above the previous day highs, inducement back into the fair value gap and short. When I was studying, I didn't really study, I just watched maybe some guys doing it. And this is, yeah, I think this is a typical setup for an ICT boy. No, it's looking all right though. It's looking pretty decent for him. Still a lot of liquidity to the downside, so we are expecting the market to trade down. Everybody long, late longs up here are probably only going to close when we get down here. Okay, so that's like another a theory of psychology, right? Like you could say this is psychology, right? Anybody who's late to these longs up here, max, they're probably going to feel pain if they've got enough, margin in their account. They'll probably feel pain when it gets down to here. They're not in pain right now. Okay, they still think there's a chance of a turnaround. When we get here, they're probably going to close. That's another reason why we're probably going to bounce here. Let's check some news. Do you have any news at 10 today? I don't think so, right? No, natural gas. What's TIC flows? Never heard of those before. Good balance. Alright, so nothing major. Like I said, I didn't think it's straight line. No. This is wild. Yeah, so you're gonna find some support here. Like I said, they've built so much volume profiles within the daily volume profile, which is crazy. You're gonna get support. You're definitely gonna get support here. We just made a new high. Put it back now. What a big pullback. What a nasty pullback that was. Barely swept the highs and now it's just collapsed. Still the delta is so bullish. Really good. Right. Is that better? You hear me now? How about now? You guys all right? Yeah, nice one. Looks like the bears are starting to come in. Man, they're adding so much liquidity now higher. That's crazy. This thing might just run. This is nuts. They're just so bullish today. Man, these bulls are so aggressive. Super aggressive, these bulls. Did ES? No, ES made a lower high. QQQ bounced off this gamma level, but struggling to get past. Yeah, this is a big resistance on QQQ. Come on, man, stop pushing this down. There we go. Yeah, now they're getting aggressive, now the best. This is aggressive candle. This is aggressive market shorts now coming in. Yeah, this is a real move here. Oof. Oh, this is so aggressive now. Bears are so aggressive here. Just give us a moment, guys. All right, we're back. Yeah, VIX is not really moving higher. This is probably not going to be a... Well, that was on a 5-minute, but this is not doing anything, is it? S&P 500 is just bullish, right? Look at this thing. Yeah, S&P 500 is really bullish. That's why the VIX isn't moving. DXY is really rallying. Really weird. Silver and gold are starting to rally again. Silver's back above 90. RTY is on a moon mission. Yeah, any bounces are massive right now. Not very directional open so far. VWAP's moved to 811. Value area lows move down here. So we're just gonna wait, guys. We are just gonna wait. Let this thing just play out. How's the people in the chat doing? Anyone take any trades? This is stopping people out left and right. How's the chat doing? Anybody take any trades today or so far? This thing's stopping people out left and right. So ICT traders would have got stopped here. If they went short, they would have had their stop above the recent high. They would have got stopped, and the move eventually went down. So stopping people out left and right. Some whales gone long on BCC. Alright, chat, we might just get our level. Market's trying to trade down. I think eventually it will happen. It's just a matter of time. It's just when the longs do come in, it looks so bullish. New 30-minute candle just open. No trades for us so far. Yeah, look, when it bounces, it's just so aggressive. It keeps bouncing off that the LVN. volume is dying off a bit as well. So really, bears kind of need to do their damage right now. Otherwise, this is probably going to turn bullish again. Because VIX is just... yeah, VIX is just going down. This is not a good sign for bears. Now the SPX is just holding strong. Looking for this level here. Half cap on gamma level. And to take it higher. QQQ bouncing off in between these two gamma levels. Yeah, getting bullish again. But we're not going to trade anything that's not part of the plan. We're just going to wait. And if this just goes and rockets, then we can reassess. And maybe come back, you know, if this just rockets out of here, we'll have to reassess for the PM session. And see if we can find something for the PM session. Maybe we don't find it here. Well, we're not far from it. I'm sure we can get it. Well, it's just choppy, isn't it? It's really, really choppy. It's not, you know, it's just not a one-directional move. It's just chopping its way down. But I think it'll get there eventually. Market trying to bounce here again. Is it going to be one of those days where it goes up again, sweeps, and comes back down, and then eventually does this? I don't know. But we have to just have to stay patient today. Crypto's pulling back big time. Silver's starting to moon again. Yeah, Dixie moving high cannot be a good thing. All right, some longs are starting to get absorbed here. Let's keep an eye on the SPX here. Yeah, that's the plan, K-Doc. Just taking its time. Market's taking its time to get there. Have you taken any trades? Anybody else in the chat taking any trades today? Bitcoin getting a massive move down. Altcoin's getting obliterated again. Let's check a look at silver. Yeah, silver is going for another high. Putting in a high of 93. Got a big pullback yesterday, all the way down to 86. Man, that's a big move. NQ's trying to fall. That's a big move, man. Wow, 8%. This thing is moving like an altcoin. SPX moving down. Yes, also moving down. Bouncing again. Crazy. Every sweep seems to get a bounce. Every time they sweep, they just bounce. That sweep here, bounce. Sweep here, bounce. Now another sweep, bounce. One of these bounces is going to be a real bounce. And it's going to go boom. That's what the fuck it does. One of these is going to be a real bounce and it's just going to do this. Yeah, market's bouncing again. Silver's going crazy, huh? NQ might just want to stay above the VWAP. You never know. It might just take off. It might just take off, guys. Never know. It may just want to trade above the VWAP all day. I've seen that happen. When the market's massively bullish and it just stays above the VWAP all day. Let's see. It's doing its thing slowly. The VIX isn't doing much. SPX is just doesn't want to give up. Sorry, QQQ doesn't want to give this gamma level up. SPS is also supporting. And Q's looking bullish again. This is weird. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Alright, I'm back. So move higher, another move lower, move higher, another move lower. Does Bitcoin want to hold? silver's bouncing like crazy right now. Wow. Sweep these highs, silver. What a wild instrument silver has become, huh? A lot of people are just trading silver these days. You get clean moves though. Really clean moves, like the directional. You know, the directional moves. You get a lot of juice if you get the direction right. Yeah, swept previous day lows. What a massive bounce off there. One. 26%, that's wild. Even I thought it's really expensive. It's getting extended here. Went on and did another 30%. So crazy. Silver is crazy. NQ's being boring here. May not come down, guys. It may not come down. It may just want to trade above the rebar because it's struggling to come down here. And volume delta just completely died. This thing might just turn around and go, honestly. I would not be surprised if it did now. Yeah, it's looking a bit bullish, to be honest. Really just fiddling in the middle here. This is what we call fiddle. We don't fiddle in the middle. You took a position here, you're fiddling in the middle. But this is how you stay a trader in the game. You want to be in the game for a long time. You want to be trading this thing. You want a full-time career. You got to learn to be patient. If the setup isn't there, we've mapped out a level. If it doesn't hit, we don't take the trade. This is how we've been able to stay alive in this industry. And your aim in this industry is to stay alive in the game. If you can stay alive for as long as possible, eventually the profits will come. Yeah, K-Dog, you get excited. Yeah, these moves to the upside, I used to be exactly the same. You should think, whoa, that looks bullish, let's chase this. Whoa, that looks really bullish, or this looks really bearish, and I want to chase. I need to get into this. I need to get into this move. It happens. That's the toughest thing about trading. If you can master that, you're gonna make it in this game. You master the art of just waiting, and if you can master that, yeah, you're a killer. If you can master that, most people can't do it. Most people can't do that. I'm victim of it myself, so I still do it now. But we're trying to get better each day. I'm not a perfect trader. Definitely not a perfect trader. I make mistakes. Well, I keep telling myself, the more I reiterate the fact that, I need to wait. And you know what? Live streaming has actually helped me become a better trader. Funny enough, believe it or not. Because it's like I got to take more accountability when I'm live. When nobody's watching, I can just do whatever I want. That's hilarious. Okay, that is hilarious, dude. Yeah. Whichever quote you want to use, whatever way you want to put it, whatever helps you. Yeah, use it, man. Use it. But we don't get a trade. And I think that being live on stream has really helped me just to stay more patient. Because maybe if I was off stream, I would have got chopped up. Imagine how many people have been chopped up here today already in this mess. Now, for me, this looks like this could be the bottom. If I'm honest, that's how it looks. Yeah, it's looking massively bullish. Now, this could be it, in all honesty. Well, I'm not going to chase it. If this was me trading even a year back, I would have been chasing this move right now. But it hasn't hit my level. I'm not satisfied with it. It is what it is. Even if I took this and was successful, I wouldn't call that a good win. I'd call that a very lucky win. That's the kind of category you'd put that in as a bad win, right? You have categories: good win, bad win, good loss, bad loss. K-Dog says patience is a virtue. Yes, my friend, patience is a virtue. If you're not a scalper and you're trying to trade ICT, or you're a directional guy, you would have got smashed up in this range. You would have got smashed up in this range right now. It's important to recognize this is a pretty choppy day. Maybe we do get a directional move at some point, but you can see from the price action, doesn't look like one of those days for now anyways. So I think even if I do capture this long, it's probably not wise to hold this for too long, because I don't expect V-shape massive move out. It's probably going to be choppy as well. SPX. Wow, look at how bullish is SPX. It's crazy. And VIX just carries on moving down. Bitcoin's tumbling along with the altcoins. Really getting smashed down here. Wow, ES almost went back to the high. Yeah, market right now is comfortable trading above the VWAP. That's really comfortable. People buying and selling above VWAP here, and they're comfortable doing it. So the market is staying afloat here. Any news? Let's move this. Right. There is no deal to transfer Apple savings program to JP Morgan. Well, that's a US issues new Iran related sanctions. The Treasury Department imposing sanctions on crystal gas and Iran-tied firms. If you underinvest in AI, China wins. Larry Fink. Well, that's some stock news between Apple and JP Morgan. Happy New Year, Team Crypto. Welcome, man. Welcome. How you been? I haven't been streaming. I only got back to streaming yesterday. How you been? How's your trading? How's the new year looking for you? What's the New Year's plans? We all want to be, better traders this year. Oh, you just started trading as well? Yeah, same as same boat as K-Dog, man. Took an extended break. It's not a bad thing. I also I took a couple of weeks off Christmas and New Year. I was trading, but I wasn't. I came back after New Year, the 5th. Got back into trading, but I wasn't streaming. Yeah, man. better health, learning to be a better trader. Same, I'm on the same boat as you. Want to reduce some carb intake. Lose some weight this year. Can you believe it's already 15th of January though? I always feel like January is the fastest month of the year. It's insane. 15th of January already, wow. Where the hell is this half of the month gone already? Team Crypto, I think you've probably been paying attention to silver. Silver's been, a lot of people been trading silver. Are you been trading silver by any chance? Silver's going crazy. Silver's a wild animal right now. Everybody trading silver. Nobody's trading altcoins. You can see they're getting absolutely obliterated right now, whilst the rest of the market's so bullish. ES looks like it wants new highs. This is just a mess. Yeah, sidelines watching. This is just Chopzilla, man. This is just Chopzilla. Yeah. You guys are back on the stream. Does it look like it was the best day to get back on the stream today? Or back to trading, I would say. Because this is a mess, man. You tempted to short. Yeah. SPX, it's just the S&P, man. S&P's carrying your NQ today. It's so bullish. And QQQ just keeps holding this gamma level here. VIX is just falling off a cliff right now. You're tempted to short ES. Wow, that's brave. ES is the stronger index. I wouldn't want to short that right now. You could be right though. I'm not. That's just not for me. I'm waiting for lower levels to long. This is just too choppy to do anything else. Yeah, we haven't done anything. We've been on stream for over, just over an hour. Just been waiting. Can't trade this. It's ridiculous. Imagine how many people got chopped in this right now. But this could be it. This could just rally to the upside, man. This looks bullish, honestly. It looks really bullish. I'm probably not going to get my hit. I'm probably not going to get it. This looks stupidly bullish right now. Stupidly bullish. Yes, it's near the high. Yes, it's going to take that high. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably going to rip now, guys. It's probably going to rip. This is probably going to just go now. And yeah, we have to learn to be patient. I've been burnt many times chasing moves. If your levels don't hit, you don't take the trade. SPX has just made a new high. So yes, it's probably going to follow. The futures are probably going to follow the index now. Silver's making a move down. double top on a yes so far. Yeah, there's a lot of orders on NQ above the previous week highs. It's probably where the market is going to gravitate towards those. Yeah, we've done enough consolidation. We're probably just going to rip now. Yeah, yes, just made new highs. Just following the index. Yeah, I think this is probably going to rip now, guys. NQ is weak though. If there's an index to short, it's this one. Yeah, wicked above. So we're getting a bounce as well. Let me pull a volume profile of this thing. Yeah, it has to be mine. Oh no, it doesn't. This is a weird profile. This is such a weird profile. That would be the next support on silver, 89.26. NQ pulling back again. After ES took the high. I think market's probably gonna, yeah, market wants to trade above the VWAP today. All the trading activity is above the VWAP so far during the New York session. So nothing to suggest that this is going to come back down. Everything is pointing higher. So I'd be surprised now if this thing came back down. I would be surprised. In all honesty, I would be surprised. I'd be happy if it did, but I'd be surprised though. I just think this is probably just gonna grind higher for the rest of the day. We might find a sats up later. Just nothing at the moment for us to trade. All right, to my surprise, we're moving down. All right, this is looking, it's looking quite nasty for bulls. There's tons of liquidity to take. This is a, yeah, this is looking quite bearish here. Oof, all the way back down. Prove me wrong again, the market. See, I told you. All right, new. No, not a new 30-minute candle, was it? How many times are you going to bounce from here? Look at this. Is there going to be a time where you're not going to bounce from there? Or are you going to keep bouncing? Just making equal lows. There's a lot of liquidity all the way down to 800. Maybe the market's going to give us a trade. I just don't like the fact that ES is all the way up here. I would like to see both indexes moving in sync. Right, QQQ is trying to move down. Okay, we're actually under the, well, almost under the VWAP. Check for some news just in case it's news driven. Oh, Besson's speaking. Yeah, market's trying to support here. US will use every tool to target Iran's aggression. Yeah, market's trying to get bullish here again from the value area low and the VWAP, trying to stay above VWAP here. Yeah, this is looking bullish again. Here we come, says K-Dog. Yeah, massive drop. See the VIX is moving higher, SPY is moving higher, SPX is finally moving down, ES is finally moving down as well. Just keeping an eye on the ES here, because I do want to see this move down as well, in sync with the NQ. That would be a bigger probability for our trade to work out. Come on, ES, just give it away. Heavy negative delta here, very, very heavy. Massive volume as well on this recent candle, but not getting the same reward. It's not getting the same kind of reward as the candle prior, and it's right on the value area low as well of the day. Yeah. Value area low is holding the price here. That was a big attempt by the bears. That was a really big attempt. It was a very, very big aggressive candle to the downside. It was getting massive absorption. Hopefully they can keep pushing a little bit further down. CS. Yeah, further dumps, says Team Crypto. Come on, yes, just come down. NQ just hanging out at the V value area low here. Hopefully we can get the hit. Waiting for the level, but hour, yeah. Yeah, we're trying to be patient here. I don't want to see this get back above VWAP here. Don't really fancy seeing that. And our sellers are trying to keep her down there. It's getting a bit bullish. I have to say, it's getting a bit bullish here. Yeah, there's a lot of bulls stepping in. If they start moving this price, there's going to be a lot of shorts here stuck. There's a huge amount of shorts here at 25,825 where we are right now. So they might squeeze this thing. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna put on a long here, guys. This is starting to look a bit bullish, so I'll put on a small long. As soon as I said that, it just drops. Yeah, looking for a bounce from here to about 870s. Not going to hold it beyond that. to be honest. I just think there's a lot of shorts here trapped. They weren't pressing on it, and it's the value area low, so it's not the most ideal place for the shorts to be stuck, because you know bulls are going to try and defend that level. So that's kind of why I'm in here. So we might get a push here. I'm thinking to the point of control and then a drop back, then I'll get in again. But I'm playing a bounce. Let's see if it works out. There's so much shorts at the yeah, there's a, oh, look at that. Oh, 50 points. What the hell? Wow. Yeah, I'll step off it. That was crazy. Squeeze the shorts like hell right there. Yeah, squeezed them like crazy. That was that was my thinking. There's too much shorts there. They were asking for it. Yeah, massively bullish. I didn't quite get 50 points. Could have got 50 points if I was a bit faster there with my execution, but got around about 30 points off it. I'm not going to really hold this. I'm not really trusting. It looks bullish. I mean, it looks bullish. This could go straight to the highs. This could go straight to the highs, guys. Honestly, this looks insanely bullish. I don't know if you guys entered with me. New 30-minute candle just opened as well. This is stupidly bullish right now, guys. Stupidly bullish. Yeah, sometimes you got to be flexible with this kind of stuff, right? It's close enough to our levels. At the value area low, there's too many trap shorts there, and they weren't really pushing down. It was too suspect for a bounce, so I had to get in. Not to get in. This could move to the highs. Yeah, ES is going for the highs, guys. Yeah, this is insanely bullish right now. Did you guys catch that or not? That's like a 70-80 point bounce already. Yeah, it doesn't look like it doesn't want to dump. Yeah, it doesn't, mate. Yeah, that's why. I'll show you the order flow here. Let's where is it? Yeah. Let me bring this. This was more useful than anything. This is why I have this chart. A lot of people don't understand what this is. If you see here, right? Look at this. This is ripping now. We came down. This is really aggressive. You can see how aggressive that was. The short started coming in. Really aggressive candle. They got really, really nicely rewarded for their efforts, right? 623 negative delta, 3.5k on the negative delta here, 6.5k on the volume, and the height of the candle was 63 points. So really nice reward here for the bears. But look at the candle that preceded after that, right? This is what was a suspect candle. This was right into VWAP. This is also right into the value area low. We've got negative 6,000 on there, right? Negative 6,000 with 11.4k volume. So that tells me that, you know, buyers are back in as well. 5.54k longs as well. So longs are interested here. Huge amount of selling. Negative delta still, massively negative delta, but they only got 42 points reward as well here. So that sort of volume should have got a lot more, right? And it only moved down 42 points. Right into value area low, right into the VWAP. That was a suspect. What else? Look at this chart here. Look at all this volume at the bottom of this candle. Look at all that volume. And the moment you start trading away from that, there can only be one outcome. They're going to squeeze the hell out of all these shorts. Look at the point of control on this candle. It's way down at 827. So the bears just couldn't hold it down. They couldn't hold it down. And yeah, the moment the bull stepped up, look at how bullish this is now. This is wild, right? The moment they stepped away from all those trap traders there, they're getting eaten up right now. They're getting eaten alive. So yeah, you gotta be flexible with these things when you see the order flow. This is why order flow is so powerful, in my opinion. When you see order flow like that, you gotta, yeah, front run me, but I capture some of it, yeah, front run the level, but obviously value area low was a very, very important level as well. So this is how we use order flow for our trading decisions. Such a powerful tool. If you guys are not using it, you need to start learning how to use order flow, guys. All right. But you know, you got to be able to put it's an art. It takes time, but you got to be able to put a picture in your head together of what's happening in real time. That's a difficult thing to do. But yeah, that's the reason why I took that trade, even though it wasn't the exact level I was waiting for. Which order flow platform is that? That is ATAS platform. It's expensive, but it's amazing. It's just so amazing, man. So amazing. You went to make coffee at the wrong time, K-Dog. You went to make coffee. I missed it. Yeah. So I was playing the bounce from here. That candle came out of nowhere, just spiked up like 50 points. When that happens, when I saw that, you know that's a squeeze. They're just absolutely obliterating shorts. Shorts are covering. When you saw that, was like a 50-point move in like 10 seconds, maybe even less than that. Like 5 seconds it happened. As soon as I got in, it just went boom. My trade was from here to here. I didn't quite close right here. I closed probably about here, but my trade was from here to point of control, and I thought maybe it comes back down from here and I catch another long, but it's a rip straight through, because just, you know, the amount of shorts in that candle, 6,000 contract shorts. That's a lot of squeezing. You know, that's a lot of squeezing. Yeah, imagine the people shorting here. Got their faces ripped off. Yeah, looking for a good platform. Yeah. Yeah, if you want, because ATAS, when you get it, you're not gonna probably know what to do or how to set it up. You're gonna need to create. You need to create this yourself. These templates. I can give you those templates. That's not a problem. If you sign up for it, let me know. I'll give you this. I'll give you this. This template. You could just take it and it'll look like exactly the same as this. All right. Otherwise, you're gonna have to create this from scratch, because ATAS will come like this. I'll come like this. I'll come like a blank chart. New. I'll come like this, right? I'll show you. It's gonna come like this. ATAS will come like this. Maybe slightly a bit different. But then you will need to customize this and do it all yourself. Add in all the indicators yourself. But if you let me know, I can just give it to you. You can load it and you'll have the same thing. And then you can maybe add or remove something that you don't like. And you take it from there. Yeah, no referral at the minute. No referrals. I wish I did. But that is something I'm looking to do in the future, for sure. Get an audience together. Obviously, you know, people are going to watch me. They're going to watch the order flow on ATAS. And if more people start using it, I'm sure they'll give us discounts in the future. And no, 2 users cannot be using it, mate. Nah, that's not gonna happen. They won't allow it. I've checked that. I've tried it. They didn't. You couldn't log in. If there's one person logged in, then they wouldn't let two people logged in from 2 different places. That's not Netflix. But yeah, at least give you guys a little lesson of how we use the order flow. This is, you can also say it's those people that like to use AMD, right? You got consolidation all. Whoops, I'm not even showing you. Right, you got consolidation all in here. You got the manipulation, and now you got the distribution. Yeah, that's another way of looking at it. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution on a smaller time frame. All right. Yeah, so that's it. We are way up here now. Next trade I'll be interested at will be down here. Did ES take new highs? No, it hasn't. Has SPX? Yeah, it has. Or has it? No. Yeah, double top. Yeah, okay, dog. Get some hacker. Okay, Bitcoin's bouncing as well. Yeah, big bounce on Bitcoin. Damn. Wow. That was a really big bounce. Did Besant say anything? Not really. Bitcoin is just sucking liquidity out the altcoins. Dominance is just going mental right now. And Bitcoin got the bounce off the this week's point of control. If Bitcoin is going to come down, you need to hold 93k here. But yeah, at least we got one trade. That would have been a monster if I kept it. That would have been over 100 points. Or 90 plus points that would have been if I held it. All right. It would be nice if the market actually gives us another opportunity here. I'd love another trade, especially since I'm positive on the day right now. I would love another attempt from here. Back up. Yeah, that'll be a juicy one. 90 odd points. It might happen. Because there's potential for some longs to get trapped here. If we look at the order flow. Let's just start pulling away from all these longs up here. There's a lot of there's quite a lot of longs stuck here, but I think they will support near the VWAP if it comes down here, because this is where all the bulls came in, majority of them. But there's a lot of bulls here as well. So if we can start pulling away from these bulls, this could come down. But I do expect some support at the VWAP. This is where they all came. So yeah, what level is that? 830. Yeah, it's near the value area low. So you could see this come down, support back up, come down, support, then maybe come down later in the day. Right now it's bouncing again though. Yeah, so they're all right, them bulls. Well, a lot of liquidity is starting to build up here. Yeah, so if they don't start pushing away higher and this starts moving down, there's potential for a lot of bulls to be stuck up here now. So bulls better hope, you know, people coming in and buying futures contracts keeps on buying them and they get rewarded. Because if they don't and they start pulling away, yeah, but it's getting massively bullish again. Look at all this resting liquidity up here and above the highs. Yeah, they're okay for now. These bulls are all right. Yeah, so I don't think we'll be getting any of the trades anytime soon. Now this could probably go to the highs. Yes, yeah, yes. Did ES just sweep? Not yet. These are poor highs, so it's gonna sweep these. Trying to drop it a bit. Let's see how the CBD. Oh, that's bearish CBD divergence. So the CBD's making higher highs, price is making lower highs. That is a bearish CBD divergence. That doesn't mean it's going to sell off. It just means a lot of longs are getting absorbed. But they can only absorb so much. If they're not supported by aggressive market shorts, then it's just going to keep grinding higher. But yeah, if we do get that trade down here, I'll look to get in. I'll look to get in. I'll probably jump into the on my Discord, and I'll send out an alert in that Discord. So if you guys are not part of that Discord, jump in, be a part of the Discord. I'll send the alert in there if I take that trade. All right, but yeah, time for me to go and cook some dinner and get out of here. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna be looking for some consistency with the streams now. You guys are back as well. You're trading again, so yeah, tune in every day. Thank you very much for coming, being part of the group, and I shall see you tomorrow, guys. All right, if I do send it out on trade, I'll be in the Discord, guys. All right, see you.